Sport podcast joined by me, Harry, and Mark. How are you doing, Mark?
Not bad, not bad. It's been a difficult evening.
Yeah, it has trying to sort out this podcast out, but we finally have done it. So let's talk about Shrewsbury, eh? What did you thought of it?
What did I think about the Shrewsbury game? I thought that there was plenty of positive, but there was still a lot of negatives and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think the way that we conceded their goal, we could have done a lot better.
Don't you think after we went 1-0 down, we were sort of like rocky, and when well, not 1-0 down, but when we went on 1-0 up, we were sort of like rocky, and then we scored the second, and we looked more rocky after we scored the second goal.
Uh, yeah, I think it was like playing a lot of good football before we went 1-0 up, and then as soon as we scored that goal, I mean, I think the keeper should have claimed it, to be fair. That goal was kind of lucky, the first one. Yeah, and after that, we just started off being a bit rocky and that stuff. But I thought in the second half, it was much better.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. Chelsea's 1-1, by the way. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Uh, I thought we was
up the
a lot
up
better
the
in the
chickens.
second half. You know what I mean? Up the
Yeah,
chickens. Thought we was a lot better in the second half. But
what a goal by Nick Sevilla, by the way. What a goal!
what a ball from Jody Jones as well. What a ball from Jody
Yeah,
Jones. That was
yeah.
a really good ball. Evening, Johnny.
Evening.
But I just think they played that bad. They made us look really good.
Yeah, because I mean, both teams going into it wasn't really good starts. I know Shrewsbury haven't won it yet, so and it's not looking good for their manager. And I think personally, if they don't win on Saturday, I think they play Swindon. He could be gone because
Yeah.
Shrewsbury has um, Shrewsbury is known to like beat sacking managers, don't they?
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, is that just like a sticky plaster, that win? What we had the other night? Is that a sticky plaster and it's going to be all doom and gloom after tomorrow's game?
Yeah, yeah. We don't normally do well against Bromley, haven't we? So, over the years.
No. But there's some really big, isn't there? There's some really big news what's come out today. It's like, so Martin Patterson did his press conference, and it was like, oh, by the way, Jet has got back spasms and he's out of the squad. Now,
Yeah,
it's like I was watching Twitter, and it was like, yeah, we can't believe that. I don't believe it. You know what I mean? Anybody
yeah,
can have a pain in the back, and it's one of them where it's probably no one can tell if there's a pain or not. You know what I mean? It's one of them.
yeah,
So is he doing that for like a move to force his move, saying, "Well, I don't really want to be here anymore."
yeah,
You know what I mean? Can you see
yeah.
him? Can you see him playing for Notts again?
No. Well, I mean, it's how convenient as well. Like he's just got back from his suspension, from his red card suspension, and he happens to often pick up an injury on his back. It's a bit thingy, but I don't think I'll see him in the nut shirt again, personally. But
No, I don't think we will neither. I think if we do see him in a Notts shirt again, it'd be one of them where he'll get sent off. I can't
yeah,
see him because it happened in the Cardiff game. We were so lucky that he didn't connect with that player fully
yeah,
on. So I reckon that's the last we've seen of him. And in all.
yeah. I think when he first, I think when he was warming up, he only clapped us twice in it before, or the fans literally went like the fans were chanting his name and that stuff, and he only turned around to clap us first maybe 5 minutes since he was starting to warm up.
Yeah, and when he walked past the crowd as well, he didn't even look like he wanted to, how's the way to put it? Like turn to the crowd and, like, clap him. The clap was so lazy as well when he turned to the crowd.
Yeah.
But that's a big thing, isn't it? If you got what do you do with a player? Let's say you have, like, Jata, you know he can put the ball in the back of the net, but what do you do with him? Do you keep hold of him? AP, like, as a changer figure, do you sell him? Or do you just let him sit in the B squad and let him run his contract down that way? It's whoever's got the, most amount of, like, willpower in this situation, isn't it? If the club can be stubborn and say, "Right, no, you're just gonna sit down. You're gonna sit there. Are you and you're not gonna play. You're not going
Mm.
anywhere else." But then you're wasting wages, aren't you, as well?
Yeah, because obviously the same thing's happening with Will Jarvis, isn't it? He's not. I don't think I've seen him play since probably Wimbledon in the playoffs semi-final second leg. To be honest.
Yeah, I don't know. The Will Jarvis one's a weird one, isn't it? Because I ain't seen him in pre-season. I can't remember
No.
seeing him in pre-season. And what's come out of the club is that he's injured. And then it's like, well, if he's injured, that's fair enough. But his partner's come out and said, well, he's not injured. And so that casts a spell on that. And in Patterson's interview today, he was like, he didn't want to answer them questions, did he?
No, because I think when one of the I don't even know who does the interviews, but he asked him the question: Is Maya Traore or Will Jarvis being introduced to the squad? He's like, we're going to be here all day if we assess an individual one by one. So just try to ignore the question really and answer the different one instead.
And so really, he don't want to answer that question, does he?
No. And my theory is that Patterson don't like him as a player.
But what is it? What is he? Has he done anything to not like be liked or?
We
Do
don't
you
know
know what I
because we're
mean?
not.
What has he done?
Yeah.
In
Well,
my
we don't know,
opinion,
do we?
I don't know what he's done. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know either.
So it's that weird one that's like thinking, well, he's lazy. He's not training hard enough. But we don't know. All we know that is like his partner's come out and said on TikTok and other places he's not injured. So if he's not injured and he's not in the, but he's not even like on the bench or out like that. So maybe Patterson don't like him,
Yeah.
but he's a talented player to have just sat there and doing nothing.
Yeah. And Maya Traore is not going to help the situation either because we bought him, I think, for was it a free in January, I think, and he hasn't really.
We didn't get him for free, didn't we? We spent quite a bit of money on him. Was it like 300K?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I think that the only really great signs I've seen in him was Port Vale when he hit the crossbar. That last like play of the game where he hit the crossbar. I think that's about it, really.
I'm sure. Was it Tranmere where he had 2 assists in that game?
Yeah, 2 assists. Yeah,
So I think Whittaker get one of the goals, or did
and
Whittaker
yeah,
get? Yeah, he had like 2 assists in that, and after that he got injured, and then we haven't really seen him again since then.
no,
Which it's like for that sort of he hadn't had much game time, and he's been injured in between as well. Are you like, when's he going to get another run out, or is he never getting another run out?
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, apparently he was supposed to be the replacement for Jetta, weren't he? Because apparently Jetta was going to go in January as well, weren't
Yeah, he was supposed to, weren't he?
he? Yeah.
He was supposed to get another, but I don't know. Since January, Jatta hasn't looked like he wanted to be at the club anyway. Not since the end of January.
No, because I think since that offer came in from Plymouth out around probably like 500k or something like that. He hasn't been really the same since.
No, it hasn't been the same. Are you looking forward to tomorrow's game? I mean, it's even closer now. Well, this should have been done at 6 o'clock. And it's like
Yeah,
go through multiple different problems, connection issues either side, and everything else. We've got it sorted now. So, I mean, tomorrow is
yeah,
a different ball game, isn't it? It's a really big different ball game tomorrow.
yeah. Because even though we got the win on Saturday, it's not. I mean, got the win on Saturday. We got the win on Wednesday. I think there's still things that we need to improve on from what I saw, and last Wednesday's win's not going to be massive if we can't improve or get a win on Saturday.
That's the thing, because you're not going to get with like the mistakes and everything else, the nervousness, what was in the squad the other night. You're not going to get the same options with like a team like Bromley played against you. So there's got to be a massive improvement. There was an improvement from the Barrow game
Yeah,
on Wednesday night, but now there's got to be a bigger improvement between that and then playing Bromley on Saturday. I mean, it's not we can't win it. It's if the players turn up and want to win it. You know what I mean?
yeah. Well, I mean, coming out, what I thought coming out of that Shrewsbury game, it was nice to see 4 different scorers in that game
It was.
instead of just like 1 or 2 getting the goals and that stuff. It was nice to see like 4 different people scoring a goal.
I mean, Sorola. Right? He come on at Barrow. He put the cross in. We get the assist, and then
Yep.
Wednesday night, Jody passes him the ball, and then he turns in the box, scores it. Other Notts fans says their goalkeeper should have scored that. Saved that, not scored it, but saved it. Right? It's getting late. And
It is, yeah.
but when you look at it and you think, well, not many goalkeepers would save that, so you can't really, you know what I mean? It's a good goal. The Cerullo
It
deserved
is.
it. He's come on.
Yeah.
Well, he started Wednesday night. He came on Saturday, and he's played really well. You've probably seen a better performance out of him in, like, say, 90 minutes than you have a lot of the other players on the pitch.
Yeah, and saying he's been like injured for a long period of time, and he just came back after that Barrow game. I thought he played a lot better from what the other players that were on the pitch that have played from the opening day against Newport.
I mean, the downside to the Barrow game was that Luca and Platt got injured. I mean, Platt is he supposed to be out for like 6 months or something, or three
I haven't
months?
I haven't seen anything, but a lot of people are saying 3 months. Yeah.
3 months, and Luca's what, like 6 weeks? So you could be out. We out them too. I mean, Patterson says, "Oh well, we're looking for a striker, but I think we need to move on to focus on what the group we've got here,
Yeah.
what area, and play in and everything else." So, we're going to get somebody else in. We definitely need more defensive cover as well. You know what I mean?
I mean, that was another question that the guy asked him, and Patterson said it looks like we are getting a new defender in, but time will tell.
But imagine Jack goes this, say next week, say he goes, they get an offer and they sell him, and say it's like a day before or 2 days before the transfer window ends. And then all we're going to get is this rhetoric. Well, we tried to bring somebody in, but then you stuck till January.
Yeah.
And the Jack situation sort of been like bubbling up and bubbling up and bubbling up. His agent been putting stuff out, you know what I mean, saying things, stirring the pot. And I don't I'm like not a lot of older Notts fans as well. We sort of don't believe this back problem. You know what I mean? Now, I will apologise to Jatta. 100% if he has got he's got a back problem. But it just seems one of them like sort of injuries.
Convenient, yeah.
Yeah, you can't really prove it. So it's an easy one.
Yeah, because I mean, I think a lot of fans would have been happy that Jetta was going to come back on Saturday, maybe to solve all problems going forward. But I can't really see him solving it. But yeah, and then Martin said in his interview today that he picked up a back injury. So
Well, back
we'll see.
spasms isn't really an injury, is it? You could be walking and like you get a spasm or you get pain in your back. It's like a lot of people get pains and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm not convinced by it. I really aren't.
No, I'm not either.
But it's that thing. What we believe and what this figure, what anybody else believes. That's their personal opinion.
Yeah,
So at least we ain't got an half 12 kickoff tomorrow. At least it's not half 12. Put it that way.
yeah, and I think this is it'll be 3 p.m. kickoff, not 12:30, because I do not like getting up early in the morning.
I just think the half 12 kickoff sort of like wreck your footballing day. You get up, you have your
Yeah,
routine, you have your breakfast, you do whatever you got in the morning, then you go either to the nest or you go to the nav or you go to the sports bar, you do or you go into town and you do that sort of stuff. And when it's an half 12, it's like such a rush. You get up and you next minute you're out the door. You know what I mean? It's not. It's like a rush sort of match day. But the only good thing about it is you're home nice and early, and you
yeah.
get to like see all the other results. But as a fan, I'm not a big favourite of half 12s, especially away from home as well.
No, yeah. Because I think our first away 12 is through on the 27th of September, I believe.
Yeah, which ain't gonna be fun, is it?
No.
The Crew is a place we go and do well, and Crew are flying at the minute as well.
Yep, 4 wins from 4. They don't really look like they're going to stop winning, are they? But
No.
football's a strange game, so we'll see what happens on Saturday. If they lose
But
or win. I won't be bothered.
how many people had like Chesterfield to go down at Gillingham? You know what I mean? On Tuesday night, like Gillingham beat them what 4-1?
2-1, I believe.
No, I think it was 4. Was it? It was 4-1, wasn't it?
Yes, yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So it's like they beat them because they had 2 penalties in the first half, and then Chesterfield pulled one back, and then well, they had 2 penalties anyway. Can't remember if there was both in the first half, but there was winning. And
Yeah.
when Chesterfield got a goal back, you think, right, they're going to be on a comeback, and then next minute they're not. So you didn't expect Chesterfield to go and lose there. Gillingham's an hard place to go.
I thought Chesterfield were at home.
What in midweek? There was away.
Oh, I don't know. It shows how late it is.
It's yeah. It's what 8:30 and on a Friday
Yeah.
night. There's football on, and yeah,
We're Saturday doing a podcast.
we're sat here doing a podcast. So who's the referee tomorrow?
I think his first name's Matt. Matt Rees, the referee tomorrow night. Or
Uh,
tomorrow
uh,
afternoon.
Chelsea are flying at the minute. They're beating
Yeah,
West Ham
3-1 up.
3-1.
I think that's a good reaction from Chelsea, from the fans' perspective after I think they drawed 0-0 on last Saturday or Sunday against Crystal Palace. And I got a goal notification that Bristol City are 1-0 up against Derby.
Yeah, mine will probably come
So,
through in a minute.
yeah, so Tom Reeves has already refereed 3 games already in the 2025-26 season, and they're all League One games. Starting off with Bolton versus Reading, he gave out 5 yellow cards for Reading. I can't think of the result for that one because I don't have that. And then he's refereed Stevenage versus Northampton. He gave 2 yellow cards for Stevenage, and then Port Vale versus Cardiff, and I think that was a 0-0 because I think that was on a Thursday night, wasn't
Yeah,
it? He so gave out 3 yellow cards for Port Vale and 1 yellow card for Cardiff. So in total, he has had 3 League One appearances with 11 yellow cards, and in total, it's 57 League One appearances, 53 League Two appearances, 2 League Cup appearances, and an interesting fact, he has had 2 WSL appearances.
Interesting.
And the cards, he's really card happy. 160 yellow cards and 9 red cards in League One. 198 yellow cards and 10 red cards in League Two. In the League Cup, he has 16 yellow cards. In the WSL, 4 yellow cards. So in total, 384 yellows and 19 reds.
So does that mean we're having a player set off tomorrow?
Yes, but fingers crossed, it's not ours. It's theirs.
But it ain't going to be Jetta, is it? Because I would have put
Oh
him down
no!
I would have put him down for a red card straight away.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? To get a red, probably score and then get a red or whatever.
yeah, whatever. Yeah.
But wouldn't it be a thing? Is he come out today? He's got a back problem, and then he's in the starting 11 tomorrow.
Yeah,
That'd be like sort of like an interesting. Sort of like,
yeah,
I thought he was injured, but that he's in the starting 11. I can't see it happening.
yeah, the 1 day recovery.
Yeah, 1 day recovery.
Yeah, I can't really see it happening now. I can't really see him playing for the club in the future.
No, I can't either. Let's say, what do you think the score's going to be tomorrow?
Well, we're going off because I do have the past 5 results against Bromley. So, we played a total of 10 matches. Notts County have won 2. Bromley's won 3, and we have drawn 5. So, Bromley are the better half so far, but I think I can remember when we played them last year away from home when we won 4-2 and we was top of the league that day. I can remember that.
Yeah.
I think it was when we was 2-0 down, and then after that we just scored 4 goals, and we was top of the league for at least a week until I think it was Port Vale that beat us, I believe. So yeah, score prediction, I think it'll be close. I think there'll be a penalty in it. I don't know for which side, but I'm going to go 2-1 Notts County.
I think Bromley get a lot of penalties. I've seen Michael Cheeks score a penalty the other day. So he does like a penalty.
Yeah.
So I'm going 3-1 Notts. I'm going to be confident.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see probably the only person scoring really is Michael Cheek because he likes to get a goal or two in, don't he?
Yeah. He does like a goal. And what else is it? Are we going to do our predictions for all the games tomorrow?
Yeah, we can do that.
I had all this prepared earlier. Then when everything went Pete Tong, it was like, oh. Right, it would have League Two. League Two fixtures.
Right, I got them all.
Newport, MK Dons.
Yeah, I think MK Dons will probably have all the power going forward, and we've seen that at Cheltenham, and then obviously that 1-1 draw against Crawley. So I can see MK Dons winning this one. I think it'll be 3-1 to MK Dons.
Right, I've got a different approach. Newport been playing pretty poor, aren't they? So I'm going to go for a Newport win. And then we've got Walsall, Salford.
Any score?
Any score? 1-0.
Or just a Newport win? 1-0.
1-0. Walsall, Salford.
Yeah, I think Walsall was a bit unlucky against Coventry the other night. I think that goal that they scored wasn't offside. But I think they'll win this one because I know Salford are in good form. I think they won 3 out of the last 4. Because I think they lost to Crewe on the opening day of the season. So I think Walsall will win this one. Home advantage, 1-0.
I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw.
Accrington versus Grimsby.
Accrington versus Grimsby. I'm going to go Grimsby 1, Accrington 0.
I am going to go the other way. Accrington suddenly 1, Grimsby 0. I can see Accrington just beating Grimsby for some reason. A late winner.
A Bristol Rovers Cambridge United. I'm going to go on that one. And we go Cambridge 2-1 win.
Well, I mean, I think it's time for Bristol Rovers to get their first win of the season. The form they're having is not really great after getting relegated from League One, and they haven't really started this new season well. But I think they're at home. I think they'll have that home crowd supporting them to be a 12th man, and I think they'll get their first win. But I think they'll struggle, so I think they'll win 1-0.
We've got Cheltenham Barnet.
Cheltenham definitely needs a win, don't they?
They definitely do. They're bottom of the pile at the minute.
But after Barnet beating Swindon 2-0, I can see this being a draw, I reckon. I think there'll be goals. 2-2 draw.
I'm going to go 0-0. We got Colchester Barrow.
Yeah, Colchester losing to Cambridge on Tuesday 2-1, what I predicted on last week's podcast. I think I only got that one right. So hopefully I get Colchester right this time. So I'm going to go for, I think, a Colchester win, 2-1 Colchester.
And yeah, I've got it. I'd say, yeah, 2-1 Colchester. Crawley Tranmere. I'm going for a 3-1 Crawley win.
Any reasons?
I just think the draw they got against MK Dons will do them the world of good. They'll kick on.
Yeah, I totally agree. I know Crawley's draw to MK Dons, but I think they were lucky because I think MK Dons should have scored a lot more than they should have. But yeah, I can see Crawley winning this one 2-1, I reckon.
A Fleetwood Oldham.
Oh, Fleetwood obviously coming off a massive loss against Crewe 4-1. So they'll be trying to pick up a win to boost their momentum. And then Oldham, are they still trying to not quite the first win?
I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna have to start watching a lot more League 2 football, paying attention more down towards than some of the other teams.
Let's have a look. No, so they haven't picked up a win yet, so they'll be looking at getting their first win of the season. But I think they're going to have to wait until next week because I think Fleetwood's going to win 2-0.
A Gillingham Crew.
Did you say your score prediction?
I'm going 1-0 Oldham. And I'm going for against Gillingham. Against Crewe, I'm going 2-1 Gillingham.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you on that one. 2-1 Gillingham.
Harrogate Chesterfield.
Oh. Two good sides at the minute now, aren't they? I think Harrogate are still unbeaten, I believe. Obviously Chesterfield lost 4-1 to Gillingham, so now we're looking for a improvement on that one. So I'm going to go with a Harrogate win, but I think it'll be close. I think it'll be 2-1. Harrogate to score like a last minute winner.
And then we've already done Notts, so it's Shrewsbury, Swindon Shrewsbury.
I can only see this going one way. It's going to be a battering. I think Swindon's going to win 4-0.
I think it could be higher. I think Swindon play better than what we played.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it could. But
Can't be
then
too harsh.
I fancy them scoring as well. I fancy one of them. You know what? I don't know who's going to win, but I fancy one of them sort of 5-4 sort of games.
Oh.
Where it's a bit of chaos.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I do think Swindon are a lot stronger than Shrewsbury Town.
Are we going to do League One?
League One, we can do.
I got them up. So we got Luton Town versus Cardiff.
Oh, that's Cardiff all the way. I'm going 2-1.
Yeah, I agree with you. Cardiff. I think they'll win 2-1. Rotherham versus Wigan.
I'm going Rotherham 1-0.
I'm going to go for Wigan 1-0. AFC Wimbledon versus Barnsley.
I'm going for a David McGoldrick hat-trick. All right, Barnsley 3-0.
Wow. I'm not going to go that high, but I do think McGoldrick is going to get another goal. But I think Wimbledon will win this one 2-1. Bolton versus Lincoln.
I'm going to go Bolton 2, Lincoln 1.
I'm going to go Lincoln 1, Bolton 0. So you got Huddersfield versus unbeaten top of the league Stevenage.
I'm going a 3-0 win to Huddersfield.
Oh, yeah, I think that Stevenage are going to continue their unbeaten run, but I don't think they're going to win. I'm going to go with a 0-0 draw. You got Mansfield versus Leighton Orient.
Sorry, Mansfield fans, right? There's no bias in this one bit, right? And I'm just saying this how I see it. Later in Orient, right? 3, Mansfield 1.
Yeah, there's no bias in this at all. No stick, by the way. It's not biased. But I think Leighton Orient will win 2-1. So you got Northampton versus Exeter.
I'm going. I don't know. They're both poor sides, aren't they?
Uh,
They're
yeah,
both pretty poor sides. So it's like they're. What do you do?
yeah, because
You know what? I'm going 0-0.
yeah, Northampton hasn't won a game yet. Exeter's picked up 2 wins. So yeah, I'm gonna go with 0-0. You don't really see goals in this one. Peterborough versus the Bantams, Bradford City.
Now, Bradford fans, don't come pecking at me, right? I do think Peterborough had a really terrible start to the season, and I think when they started flying,
Yeah,
and they come to your ground, and you're down there at like the bottom. You know what I mean, near the bottom. You up your game a bit, and sometimes you get like a result what no one expects you to get. Bradford City went to Northampton a couple of weeks ago, 0-0.
yeah.
Right, so I'm going for Peterborough to get off the mark with a 2-0 win. I'm not
Yeah,
going to be like the Bradford fans are that Notts are going to lose 5-0. But yeah, I think that Peterborough will win that one 2-0.
yeah, I think to agree with you. I think Peterborough will get off their losing streak and win this game because they're at home. They'll have that advantage, and I can't really see Bradford's run continue. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to the Borough, Peterborough. So we got Plymouth Argyle versus Blackpool.
I'm going 2-1 Plymouth Argyle.
I think Plymouth start in League One is going to still continue. I don't think they're going to win. So I'm going to go with not a win, but a 0-0 draw, I reckon. Because both teams not really been playing that well, have they, really? Because I think Blackpool lost 2-0 to Mansfield. And yeah. Next, you got Port Vale versus Doncaster Rovers.
This is an interesting one, isn't it? This is a
Yeah.
really interesting one. So I'm going to go. Because Port Vale aren't in that much of a good form, are they?
No.
I'm going to go for a Donny win, but a 1-0. Like a Darren Moore special, so like a 1-0.
Yeah.
That's it. But for Doncaster.
Yeah. I'm in two minds of this one, really, because both teams coming off a defeat on Tuesday night, and Port Vale doesn't really play that much exciting football, especially if you watch it on Sky. I think the last couple of times I watched on Sky, it's been like a 0-0 or something like that. So I think someone's going to score late, and I think it will be Doncaster. I think it'll be 1-0 to Doncaster. Then you got Stockport County versus Burton Albion.
I'm going for Stockport 2-1 win.
Yeah, I'll agree with you. 2-1 win for Stockport. And then last game, Wycombe Wanderers versus Reading.
I've been quite disappointed in Wycombe at the start of the season. I think that'll be a 1-1 draw.
Yeah, I think it'll be a draw too. I'm not going to go 1-1 though. I'm going to go 0-0. I think that's about. When we've got some championship games, what?
We could just say who's going to win, not the score. Then you got Charlton Leicester at half 12. I think Leicester's going to win that.
Yeah, Leicester.
You got All Blackburn. I think maybe Blackburn will win that.
Yeah, Blackburn.
Then you got Swansea Watford. I think Watford will win.
I think Swansea will win that.
You got Birmingham Oxford. I think Birmingham will win that.
Yeah, Birmingham.
The Coventry QPR. I think Coventry will win that one.
Yeah, Coventry.
Norwich Middlesbrough, probably a draw.
No, yeah, I'm gonna go with Middlesbrough win. I think.
Ipswich, Preston Ipswich. I think Preston 1-0.
Yeah, Preston.
Sheffield United Millwall. I'm going for a Millwall win with a Langstaff hat trick.
Is that because he played for Notts?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Sheffield United will turn it around this week. I know they're bottom of the league, but I think they'll get their first win, so I'm going to go Sheffield United. But Langstaff to score them.
Southampton Stoke. I don't know, with Southampton.
I'm going to go draw.
West Brom Portsmouth. I think West Brom.
Portsmouth.
And then we've got the Disney FC Wrexham against Sheffield Wednesday.
Oh, blimey.
I think, you know what, I still think Sheffield Wednesday will win.
But people might hate me by if I say this one, but I think Wrexham will get their first win in the Championship.
We've got Premier League, haven't we, as well?
Yeah, so you got
some Premier League.
Man City versus Tottenham.
It's got to be City, hasn't it?
I can see it being Tottenham, you know.
I don't know. I think it's City. And Bournemouth Wolves? I think Bournemouth.
I'm going to Wolves.
Brentford Aston Villa. I'm going to go Aston Villa.
Yeah, Aston Villa.
Burnley Sunderland. I'm going Sunderland.
Yep, Sunderland.
Arsenal Leeds. I'm going Leeds.
Yeah, I was going to say Leeds, but yeah, I think Leeds will win. I think they'll probably get a penalty, which is not a penalty. But yeah, I think Leeds will win, and I think that's all the football that we got. I mean, we got some National League football.
No, you got Sunday's Premier League games. A tasty one at 2 a.m. We've got the Europa Conference League drama derby. I mean, this one, because what's happened with like Palace getting chucked into the Conference League and not in the Europa League, and Forest taking their place. It's had a bit. This is going to be a little bit of extra salt on this one, isn't it?
Yeah, I feel so sorry. I feel so sorry for the Crystal Palace fans really, because they deserve to be in the Europa League after winning the FA Cup against Man City. I thought they played really well in that final. Not even to win that game, I thought they played really well, and I think they deserve that European spot. I don't think Forest deserved it.
But you know what
it's
they'll
like,
say? The rules are the rules.
yeah,
And if you
yeah,
don't do stuff by a certain date and you don't figure that it's your own fault, you can't blame Nottingham Forest. But I do think Palace will beat Forest
yeah. But
on Sunday.
we also got this interesting news that Nuno could be getting the sack.
Yeah, that's weird when there's reports about like Forest looking at. Didn't weren't this about around the same time last year when there was well, not last year, the year before when there was on about getting rid of Calderwood or whatever
Who?
his name was. The
Steve
last Forest,
Cooper.
yeah, Steve Cooper. Calderwood was years ago. Yeah, yeah, Cooper. That's how much I follow Forest. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah, yeah, Cooper. There was
Yeah,
rumours around that, weren't there, when they got rid of him there?
yeah, and I've seen reports. Well, I mean, I've seen interviews with well, clips of interviews that obviously Forest have made and BBC have made with Nuno. That saying Nuno's been saying that he don't really have a great relationship with the Forest owner anymore like he used to. But I
Mm.
think Crystal Palace will win this one comfortably, in my opinion, 2-0.
And then you got Everton, Brighton.
I can see that being a draw.
See, I think Everton are going to be in trouble this season. I really do. I think Brighton will win that one. Then the biggest game on Sunday is Fulham Man United. Not really. It's not. I think it's a pretty bad Super Sunday, really.
Yeah,
The Fulham Man United, 4:30 on a Sunday evening. It's not really ticking my boxes to
no.
be watching it. You know what I mean? But Man United, they did play well against Arsenal. I could see him getting a win.
Man United played well against Arsenal.
When they lost against Arsenal, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but I'm gonna go classic Man United. I think they're gonna lose yet again. I'm gonna go 2-1 Fulham.
And then Monday night, 8 p.m., you've got Newcastle, Liverpool.
Yeah, that's a good game.
That's going to be a cracker.
The Isaac Derby.
Yeah, I just don't know. Liverpool,
Liverpool look good though, don't they?
I think this is going to be like a 2-2 draw.
Yeah, 2-2. Oh, you got obviously it's bank holiday, isn't it? So you got National League.
Yeah, you got national. You got a double header at National League, haven't you? You got the games on Saturday. They play again on Bank Holiday Monday as well.
Yeah,
I mean, in the National League, you've got Rochdale are top, aren't they? 3 wins out of 3. Wealdstone, they're 3 out of 3. They can't stop losing.
no. Forest Green up there.
They can't stop winning. They can't stop losing. They're on 9 points. The Forest Green are in third, and they've got 7 points. You got Southend on 7 points. Hartlepool on 7 points. Scunthorpe on 6. Carlisle only on 5 points. I mean, 1 win, 2
Well, I mean,
draws.
I think York is surprised me as well, but I know it's still early on. So
Yeah, York have got the same as Carlisle, haven't they? They've won 1, drawn 2.
and obviously Churros starts in the National League. It's not looking great for them. 3 losses in a row.
But it's early, isn't it? It's early days.
Yeah,
It's early. You got in the relegation zones in the in the National Enterprise National League. You've got Truro, Woking, Aldershot, Morecambe are down there, but they haven't played a
yeah,
game. It's their first game tomorrow, and thank God they were saved as well.
yeah.
You
It's
know what I
great
mean?
news for them.
So
And
if you,
the media for Morecambe didn't even have a break until like 11 o'clock with all that signings they made on Saturday.
yeah, well, they made loads yesterday, didn't they? And there was
Yeah,
still signings at 10 o'clock being like
yeah.
announced. I ain't really been on X a lot today, so I don't know like how many players have signed today. But yesterday was like even the fans was like, can the admin go to bed now, please? You know what I mean? Can they please go to bed? And I think the
Yeah.
fans was like, oh, we just want to chill out now.
Yeah.
But rolling it back to Notts. I don't know the Jack situation, the Jarvis situation, the Traore. It's all. I mean, who do you sort of like
Blame it on.
believe in it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I believe Jarvis ain't injured. I believe he's not sort of like, he ain't shown
He's
the
fit.
enthusiasm that Patterson wants him to show. But then
Yeah.
we signed him for an undisclosed fee only in January on a 3-year contract.
Yeah.
And I do think we've got a lot of players as well. We've got, what, 26, 27? And we need to start moving some of them out as well.
Yeah.
The ones what aren't going to be in the squad or around the match day squad, you know what I mean? So I don't know.
Yeah.
But the
We're gonna have to wait
sooner
and see.
the Jack situation gets sorted out, whether he's staying, whether he's going, whatever is happening, just get done quick. Because
Yeah.
you don't want it to be like near the wire and then you ain't got time to react and bring anybody else in.
No, because it was like last year, wasn't it, when we sold Lancashire? I think we sold him like a week before the transfer window closes.
Yeah, but usually owners don't they buy the replacement in the January before?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know, but it's the recruitment. Do you trust our recruitment to get someone decent back in? Do you know what I mean? That's the other thing.
No. Absolutely not. Like I said to other people in the nest when I was there on Wednesday, I don't think it's like Patterson or who's there to help him. I think it's the recruitment team and the owners really.
Yeah, you only can do so much, can't you, with the tools you've got. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
if you give them bad tools, you're going to do a bad job. I mean, some
Yeah.
managers can turn a load of bad players into really good players, and that's how it is.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, one of them weird ones. But if your recruitment's that poor, where is your ambition to go anywhere?
I can't see us getting promoted in my eyes with the signings that we've made. But I know we still got time to make some signings, so maybe we could bring in someone. But I can't see it happening.
No, not. I'm just this season. I don't know. Pre-season, am I disappointed about pre-season and all stuff? What's the signings we've had and everything else? A little disappointed. It's been underwhelming, like the recruitment, the manager appointment, and everything else. But it is what it is.
Yeah, we can't change it.
No, and we've got what we're doing Monday night. Monday night's the Fallout
Yeah,
VFL
so
podcast, isn't it? I'll let
yeah,
you talk.
so I think we'll be doing a match reaction on Sunday on the Bromley game, and then introducing 2 new podcasts for next week going forward. So on Monday night, I think around probably like 6 p.m. if we can get this stuff sorted out and hopefully not have another technical difficulty again. um, yeah, so Monday night we'll be doing a League Two Fallout podcast where any fans from League Two, if you won, draw, lost, how crap the referee was, you can all have a chat on there. And then on Friday, I believe, we'll be doing an all talk football podcast. So any fans that support any football teams, come along and we can just talk football for how long you do it. We love talking about football, really. So
And
that's
then
about it.
I may see you
Yeah.
tomorrow. I may not see you tomorrow. Probably not see you. I'd never see you on a match day.
Well, no, because you're always in the ground.
I'm not always in the ground. I'm always somewhere not in the ground. I'm always somewhere. But yeah, so we'll be back Sunday night at 6 p.m. We've got this set up as a backup, so if the other one we can just straight over to this one anyway. So it's not.
Yeah.
We've got this set up now, so that's not going to be a problem. And we could add
Touch wood and
guests.
all that. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, touch wood. We've got. We've also got. Right, we can add guests and everything. So if you want to come, we can send you a link. You can contact any
I
of us.
think, say our first watch along, because I mean, I know you have watched the watch alongs, but I think our first watch along together is like really soon, isn't it?
All right, which watch along we're doing again? Which one's that then?
Lincoln in
Oh,
that
Lincoln
trophy.
in the
Mm.
virtual no one cares about cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like
On the 2nd of September.
week on Tuesday.
Yeah. And I don't think we're doing a preview for that.
No, so it's one of them like virtue trophy. Does anybody really bother about? The only one I'm going to, and that's the one like November the 4th. You know, with I'll go to that one.
Against Man United and the
Yeah,
Champions.
I'll go to that one. But it's like they're not that cold, dark nights going out to watch. No, I mean, are we going to be bothered about it as well?
Yeah. I mean, I was umming and ahhing to go to Lincoln to get that ground ticked off, but yeah, again, I don't really want to waste my money on a trophy that if we're not going to do like focus on what's the ball going. I think I'm going to both the home games though. So
But the best one out of them two is the McGoldrick, the Barnsley one. Is
yeah.
McGoldrick going to come and play? Is McGoldrick going to
Uh,
come on? It's
I,
because it is going to be billed as the
yeah.
return of David, in it. It is going to be
Yeah.
billed as the return of David McGoldrick. No matter what you figure, it's going to be billed as the return of David, or whatever you want to put it. You know, weird. But will he play in a competition? Probably Barnsley aren't going to be that bothered about.
No,
Where they're
probably
going to be
not.
more focused on the league.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Right, should leave it there. We missed the first half of football. I don't think in the last like 7-8 months I've never missed one half of football on a Friday night. Anyway,
Well, don't blame me. Blame the
I'm not.
technical issues.
We'll blame technical issues. Yeah,
Yeah.
collab cam and all that lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I shall see you Sunday then at 6.
Yeah. See you Sunday.